Hello and welcome back to another episode of That Sound Podcast. And if you love music, you're in the right place. Today we are going to be doing our ranking of Slipknot's top 10 tracks. Again, we're going to stay with the Spotify team. We're going to be looking at the ranking of Spotify's top 10 streams of Slipknot. So let's get straight into it. At number 10, we have Spit It Out, the debut album by Slipknot. I remember when this album dropped and it was like anything that none of us ever heard. Between the nu metal team, the scratching, the wall of sound, the vocal performance by Corey, this album was just insane, is the only word to call it. It was absolutely brilliant and a brilliant track. I think I'd have it higher up the list than number 10, but anyway. At number 9, we have Unsainted from the album We Are Not Your Kind. I got to catch this on tour. They came to Dublin and I caught it in an indoor venue and it was absolutely amazing. The sound, it was the loudest gig I was ever at. It was so loud. It was brilliant. The stage presence of all the members, everything, it was as good as I seen them. It was probably 10 years. Probably was the guts of 10 years, if more, than the previous time I caught them, which was in the RDS supporting Metallica. So yeah, great tune. Really enjoyed that song. At number 8, The Devil and I from The Great Chapter. Yeah, great tune. I love the drumming intro. I just love it all. I love Corey's, the way it just kind of drops. So good. I love that little bit of guitar and the way the drums come in and Corey just angry and pissed off as ever. Such a good song. Number 7, Eyeless by the debut album again. Brilliant. It's so good. It's so heavy. It's so angry. You can see California with a melon blue eyes. You can see... Jesus. Like, where does that come from? So fucking good. And then completely different at number 6, Snuff. A lot slower, again from the album All Hope Is Gone. Again, we kind of get to see that kind of stone sour phase of Corey's vocals. He's more isolated. It's more, it shows the softer side to Corey and maybe some of the demons that we all hide deep. Maybe Corey brings them out and shows that he's vulnerable and, we all have our shit going on and, anger is definitely one part of Slipknot, but definitely they have that softer side, especially with Corey's side project in Stone Sour. But I love that track. I think it's really good. At number 5, Custer from The Great Chapter. Good track, good track. I definitely have Spit It Out higher than it. I think it's a good song, but I definitely think even The Devil and I'd have ahead of it. Eyeless and Spit It Out I'd have ahead of it, but this is the Spotify streams. At number 4, Wait and Bleed. Debut album, the video, I remember being at school and MTV and it was all about Kerrang and it was so scary, it was so different. And I don't know about you guys, but when we were growing up, you were almost afraid to say I like Slipknot because people thought you were nuts. But I think a lot of us were fans of them and just were afraid to kind of admit it, and then it was cool to admit it then. But Wait and Bleed it was nothing like I ever heard before. I don't think any of us heard anything like that before. But what a song. Guitar. Oh, Jesus. Number 3, before I forget, Volume 3, the Subliminal Verses. Again, the video, the masks are you kind of get to see a glimpse of the faces, and then, the masks are kind of hanging on the edge of microphones and they're blurred out. You can see the members, but they're kind of blurred out. They really nailed the music videos. It was a time of music videos. But again, Corey's performance, that raspiness, that growl that he has deep down for such a small guy. He's built... I remember my co-host Luke has talked about the size of Corey's neck. He's a huge neck and that's where he gets that power from, that deep growl. And it definitely comes through on this song. And number 2, Psychosocial from All Hope Is Gone. Again, I love this one. I love how it starts. It's just, it's a very aggressive song. Got to catch it live as well, and it was definitely one of the standout tracks for me live. And number 1 is Duality from Volume 3. Again, yeah, it's a strange one. It's you can see why it's a Spotify number 1. It's probably the more recognizable ones. I don't know if I'd have it at number one. I definitely don't. I can see that there's definitely tracks in this top 10 that definitely should be in there. But Duality is at number one. So what would your top 10 be? Is Spotify ranking absolutely way off? Should there be tracks in there that aren't? I definitely think so. I can name 2 or 3 on the top of my head. But leave a comment below and tell me what tracks you think should be in this top 10. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel. We have a range of topics on this podcast, from album reviews to chats with artists to everything in the music business. Stay with us, check us out, and remember, keep rocking.